Why don't I see the note yet?
You're not in the raid, probably.
Oh, yeah, true. I hate the raid tier that has both a 3 heal fight and a 6 heal fight.
This one's 6.
Yeah.
Zoinks.
Jesus.
I think so, right?
Yeah, ever since they nerfed the swarm phase, so everyone gets double damage, it's like, fuck it, just live.
Oh, Pip.
Yeah, true.
Pip on the list.
Yup.
Wait, I'm a
Pip
healer?
thinks we'd bring an Ellie to this fight.
What? What? Me? What?
No,
Ellie meant
calm down.
Oh, okay.
Am I actually healing? Because I just made a legendary for elemental.
Bruh. Bye-bye.
You're on the note.
Does Ellie have Spirit Link now?
The buff to elemental we didn't really need.
I'm sure you'll use that legendary another time.
I was so excited to play Ascendance on elemental for the first time since Uldir.
Well, now you could play it on Resto if you want.
No, I don't hate myself that much.
It's not really the play, but you could do it.
I will be.
Oh,
I
that
would be
spread
doing
to...
some.
Ow!
That's what you get,
Thanks,
man.
Sykes.
I was surprised it went
fuck
to both
are
of
you-
you.
I need
It went up-
heals.
it was ticking.
Nor has a great goatee.
You should have submitted.
Who's my crit for this fight?
Survival is
Me.
not an option.
Actually, I'm going to swap a Pip.
God.
Well, we killed all
Aiden
the
might be,
trash at the
Carly.
same time.
No, that's... I could potentially be crit. Let me see.
If your gift change gears, we're not doing that 5 times. That's stupid. Just cave mastery. Not have heal.
Yeah, I don't think I can easily swap out jewelry to be crit. Like, I don't really care if I'm crit averse. I'm adverse, but yeah. No, I'm not taking gear off every 30 minutes.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
You can summon people. So Pip, you are healing. Marius, I have you playing disc, but I think honestly it's fine either way, although I'm sure you're preferring to play disc.
Can you resend the note?
Is
You
that the
hear that,
note?
Marius? You can be heal. You can be holy if you want.
Carly, you can...
I am not Venthyr.
Yeah, you don't have to be Venthyr. I
It's
just
like
put that
90%.
down.
It's
I
90%
only put that
necro.
down if you were playing it, so if you're not, it's just ignore the Ashen timing. And there's some shaman stuff I was unsure about because I know you can essentially tide every single one. So
I could, but none of the shamans are running that. So
that's fine then. So I would do
So
the
then I
every
won't be
other
able to.
setup. I would do
Okay.
the every other setup that's assigned then. And I know there's a somewhat similar thing that I saw with the Holy Priest. So like I think to some degree a single Holy Priest could him essentially every swarm, but I don't have it set up that way. If you happen to be able to do that, that's fine. You just need to make sure you cover the ones you're assigned at the very least. And then in terms of timing of those cooldowns, we just need to make sure some kind of key cooldowns are used at the right time. So like we always want to have basically a shout or DR type cooldown running. So like basically Swarm 1, Keith's shout covers the first basically half. And then your Link plus the Darkness and the AMZ need to sit on the back half, Kelly. And then for the second one, it's to shout covers kind of the first half, and then Pip your Link, and then whereas AMZ cover kind of the back half along with Marius' Barrier. And then just the same on 3 and 4. Any questions about those cooldowns? It should go without saying that like you are personaling every one of the swarms. Probably at the start, but we might adjust that, and then we'll symbol basically after each swarm.
I have a question. I remember on heroic prog you were kind of calling, even though we have a timer to when we should press our buttons, you were kind of calling it too. Are you going to be doing that here, or kind of just do it as we feel?
I would prefer not to, but if they're all out of whack, then I can, but I don't think it should be needed necessarily. And then, are you playing Survival, Coblastus? If you want me to, but no. I mean, I don't think it particularly matters, I guess, but I think fewer ranged is probably better. But that's fine. And then you're going to want this weak aura that I'm going to link here in a second. I just linked it in Raider. So just generally this fight is very similar to Heroic. Obviously just damage numbers tuned up. But like it can very quickly go to shit. Unlike Anduin, which we just finished, this is very much a like, did we fuck up the green whatever blobs mechanic that shoot out? If we do, then it's probably a wipe. If we don't, then we have a good chance of killing it. So there's more that shoot out with each carrion cloud, and then after every swarm, 4 pools are going to shoot out of Mount Ganis. So that is something that melee are going to have to play very well every time. For the melee, the 4 shoot out essentially from his face, from his butt, and then 1 from each of his sides. So
Nice.
just you can always count on that kind of positioning. What else?
You have the notes.
There's. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was the note is generally set up the order you want the healing CDs, right? So you want Pip to link early and you want me to link late, or is it not set up in any particular order?
It is not particularly like that.
Okay.
So I can change it to be like that, but in general, your
just-
link is always going to be on the. All of the links are going to be on the back half of the
Okay.
swarm. I don't think it particularly matters, Aiden,
Well,
but
yeah, it's just like if you rally as soon as we get into the swarm, with 9 seconds left on the swarm, we're all going to lose 30% of our HP. So that just seemed like that seems sketchy. Yeah, but we have 1 assigned to each phase. We don't have 2 in each phase.
I mean, we can't have 2 in each phase. So whichever way we do it, 1 half of the thing is going to be very sketchy. So personally, I think it's fine this way, but like if we see that it's not, then we can change it. There is a weak aura for that, fellas, but I don't think it's particularly useful.
Voting
but
one?
You can say again, what?
The voting weak auras feels pretty useful.
No, the first one he said to show the lines where your balls are going.
Oh.
Nice.
The only weak aura I guess there are 2. You need the Among Us one, which everybody should already have because it's the same thing that we always use on Heroic. And then the bait one that I just linked in Raider, which you probably don't have and is probably the most important weak aura.
Not saying I don't have the Among Us one, but where would it be posted if I didn't?
That is a good question.
Right there.
Oh, Kelly already got it, or Jaxar did.
No, Jaxar.
I see I'm not the only one downloading this week or a pack because it's taken fucking forever.
Hmm.
You could also just search for it on Wygo if you don't have. So a couple, like the fight conceptually is very simple. There are a couple key things we have to do. One, I already said, is the dodging. If we just have people getting extra stacks because they hit an orb, it's very hard to recover from because just of how much damage and like how the fight kind of cascades. And then space management is kind of the other key point, and that's what the bait weak aura is for. So every single one of there's basically going to be a melee sleep pull and a ranged one, which we already know from Heroic, and they are all going to be on the very edges of the room. So if the boss is so say boss is on square to start, the melee one would literally be over here. All the melee run out, stack here until the bait happens, which the weak aura will tell you, and then they can run back in. And then the range would be kind of similarly back here against the wall doing the same thing. And then anybody that has Carrion Clouds, which should only be the healers or ranged, you can either be between those slumber pools or you can be in the center of the room. Although you're never going to be like directly in the center. You're basically going to play like around here-ish in terms of like as far as you'll go in.
Cast you into oblivion.
Don't kill me.
Our game
Are we going
finally
clockwise
draws
now?
to a close.
No, I guess we'll just do the same way we always do.
Okay, just the way you posted his diagrams clockwise.
Good fortune to our friends.
So make sure we're baiting those on the edge of the room every single time. Make sure we're dodging the green pools. The Among Us should be super easy. We already know how to do that. Was there anything else? Oh, so technically there is another mechanic. When we come out of an Among Us, you are feared if you're not within, I think it's 8 yards of another player, but like it's super forgiving. You get like a ton of time to, like, your screen turns purple and it's like very obvious that you need to stand closer to someone. So like range should be pretty close to each other, passing off the clouds to begin with, so that shouldn't ever really even be an issue at all. And then melee, obviously, it's not an issue except for maybe me and War.
And just looking at the note, we're lusting for swarm.
Yeah. Again, I mean, that's what I've seen a lot of people do. So like damage on this fight literally doesn't matter. Like if we don't fuck up green shit, then we have so much extra damage that like it's a joke. So don't think too much about that.
Okay.
I know I have Cauldron somewhere. Same deal with the little caster ad that we do on Heroic. Once it is in melee, though, we probably want to be a little better about like actually kicking it, especially probably me and you, Wara, during the Among Us phase. Also, it should go without saying, but I'll say it anyway, but we're not trolling during Among Us. We're just playing Among Us and then getting out of it.
Who's got crit that doesn't have a Silius on him already?
Walk.
Me.
Sorry, what is?
Well, I'm giving Darius to Rice, so call it from Billy, okay? Unless...
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
shouldn't matter too much now that I'm Frost.
Okay.
There are a lot of us missing, so I'll do one more. Checks are need flask, and then
I'm putting all mine on right now.
smattering of people need oil and armor.
We did do a call.
Yeah, there should be next one floating around.
Ah, yeah, okay. Thank you.
Just to emphasize, there's going to be a lot of green to dodge normally. So like when the fear dispel of those is going on, that is what you need to focus on.
Do you know around how many stacks ranged can take before we have to pass off the green circle?
Oh, I meant to say this. You should not be getting high stacks really ever. I think you can probably go like maybe 6-ish during just normal play, but you never want to be above like 4 or 5 going into a swarm phase. So like you need to make sure you have low stacks going into that. Otherwise you are going to melt.
Are we Vantising?
I hadn't planned on it. I think Laura already did, but
that was why I was asking. I just make sure.
Fucking Bora, man.
Warren dies to these bosses.
This
I'm
guy.
really killing them in real life.
Not a threat, it's a promise.
Yeah.
5.
Make sure you move in there so you don't get locked out.
3, 2, 1.
How fun. More playthings.
baiting soon.
Succumb to the dark.
And we're not going to move after everyone, so we just want to be planted a little farther away from those pools. I mean, then melee, you'll have to run a little farther out.
Sorry.
Okay, you're dodging, and we have Swarm coming up your side. Bait, bait, bait.
Fall to darkness!
Okay, come in, make sure you have swapped that off while, but I'll just do it already. So that's what the damage looks like.
Someone come get this for me,
5,
please.
4, 3.
We also had a Ravenous Cask
one.
off there.
Yeah.
Let fear take control.
Okay, and we're going to move a tiny bit up, and then we shouldn't have to move for a while. So those are the pulls coming off Mal'Ganis now you just saw. And then you're dodging our normal stuff. We're baiting.
A fitting end.
And eventually somebody would have to get it off Wara, but
5,
dodge, melee.
Someone grab it off me.
3, 2,
Let
1.
fear take control.
Worthless.
Can keep playing a little bit till the Amonis just to see it on Mythic.
Trust no one.
Okay, and same deal, spread out a little bit.
A fitting end.
Mortal
5,
after all.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let fear
Shadows
take control.
come. This could not
So we
have
had-
gone any other way.
Without checking the logs, from what I remember, we had Link very early on the first swarm. Was that right?
Yeah, mine was pretty early. I got scared with everyone's health being super low. I think that was more the cast going off.
I also need to see how many stacks people had when they went in. Like I know on...
I think it was
Rice
just
Thunder.
Wa, and then I took it from Wa. I don't know if someone died to it.
Are we gripping that that thing in like we did on Heroic?
Once it is grippable, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it may need to be knocked, though. I think that second
Yeah.
was pretty far away.
Yeah, it does have to be knocked. That's why
I could do that.
Val is in. I mean, you can do it too, but that is why what we have a Druid in, basically.
Is there a weak or to track when Mal'Ganis is gonna poop?
It's every time he does a Carrion Cloud, he also does that.
Yeah, but it's like right before he sends him out is what it looks like. I don't know if there's something. to track.
I don't know of one, but I'm sure there probably is.
Don't pay me 6, I don't care.
Or managed to get a nice 22 stack of the Carrion Cloud there.
That's why he's got Mantis.
And I think Wa had 6 going into that, so make sure you swap that off a little earlier, Wa.
Oh, that one should have been cleared. That was my bad.
Yeah, I think we went into it with 1 up
We
when
did.
we shouldn't have
We
any.
did,
So.
yeah. I blinked out late and got it passed to me and then couldn't get back into the fear in time, so I just need to be in bed.
If we're doing things correctly, we should generally only need 1 of the fear debuffs to clear everyone. And so the melee that has it generally should just have to go out of melee enough to not hit anyone, and he's not going to be clearing anybody. But you obviously have to like look and see if that's the case. But that is how like the debuff management should go.
I need a summon.
I
Sorry,
think
weird shit
you're
happened.
getting them. I can't believe Rice is back in raid, and I don't think he said a word yet.
Oh shit! I forgot to change my talent.
There's a codex down.
Ah!
Can tell we caught Pip off guard with the healing.
No, I just wanted to feel out how those felt, and they felt like shit. So now I'm Night Fae.
I mean, the damage on the swarms is kind of insane. So it's obviously why we're 6 healing, but Tailors will need some pulls to get used to it.
Also, each one is 10% stronger than the last.
What?
That's true.
It'll be like 24k ticks by the end of the fight. That's insane.
Wait, actually, I'm not ready. Why can't I find this in fucking Bigwigs?
What are you looking for?
Is it Cloud of Carrion? No. The Swarm. Is it just called Swarm of Darkness?
Unto Darkness.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm ready.
Get it together, Pip. You're embarrassing yourself.
I know. I always do.
Get your shit. Get it all in one place. Get it together.
All right, Morty.
5, 4.
You got
3,
the reference.
2, 1.
I have I'm a super genius. I mean, that was on the soundboard for a while, wasn't it? Remember when we had a soundboard?
Bait.
I'm porting to the middle. Okay, can't do that apparently.
4, 3, 2.
So if we get the range one farther away on that first one, we don't have to move bosses for like quite a while.
A fitting end.
You can get Jaxar up under dodging, by the way. Uh-oh. Feel like it is not worth playing with this mini extra. Yeah, you can just die.
To darkness.
The damage on the swarm is going to be unmanageable with that mini extra.
Did you grab that off me, Rice, or did I give it to you when I Door Shadows? Because I thought Door was safe.
This could not have ended any other way.
If it's like Rogue, you go out right before that fear goes off as well.
I think the timing is the same, yeah. I'm going to put down some markers just so people can get a better idea of what sort of positioning on those first pulls I'm looking for. So if we're pulling boss to, where would it be? Probably, say we're pulling boss to circle on pull. So that means we want the first melee puddles, probably like moon, and then range.
Melee?
Yes, you're going out a lot so that we don't have to move the bosses really at all. And so basically this whole time, so I think it's 4 puddles before the first swarm, they're all going to go in this little spot here. You can just fill it in.
So the first range one's at Skull?
Skullish, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait, is it like 30 yards to circle? What is it?
I can heal you from here, so that's less than 40.
Do it a little farther back, maybe. Like there-ish.
Can still heal you.
That's good. Did the feast disappear? There's a lot of... Yeah, it did. Hello, Rice. How are you? Good, good.
Just a big jerk lately.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How fun! More playthings.
Baiting.
The gloom rises.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Clear's
1.
coming out.
Let fear take control.
Make sure you're dodging.
It didn't dodge.
Bait.
Fall to darkness.
Personals. Make sure you swap that Jaxar if you need to. And it's strapping off now.
4, 3.
Smooth boss
2,
is just a little,
1.
and then we put our new pools basically right by the old ones. Melee dodge.
The gloom rises.
And at some point you'll have to give that to a range too. Bait, 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 bait.
I got it.
And melee wants to dodge here soon.
5, 4, 3.
I actually have a weak one for that.
One.
Yeah, I have one. I got one.
And Among Us coming up
Clearing
soon.
kind of close to melee.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Trust no one.
You get next kick on this one. I'll get next.
Really?
Harley and
I see Harley.
Must be me.
I mean, we should have the voting week already.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the other one, yeah.
Yeah, remember, I can't really do anything on that. So
Somebody.
Bait, 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 bait. It's quick bait, quick bait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mm, you can get one, yeah. Boss is probably not well, but it's fine. So I'm gonna get feared, which is there we go. Dodge, dodge. Bait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Horror grips you.
And this is to your shout to start this next one, and we should have personals back up.
There's something.
I don't have my personal.
I just.
We had.
Oh, we just had one spit right through melee.
We
Goodbye.
didn't use either of the symbols, that's why. Okay, so basically after first and third Sykes, after first and third swarm, Sykes use symbols, and after second and fourth, Billy use symbols.
Okay.
Barely an inconvenience.
I mean, that's essentially the whole fight, though.
This
Like,
could not
the
have
swarms are
ended
going to hurt a little
any
bit more,
other way.
but it just has to be clean throughout. I wonder if that's the same one I have. Is it the, like,
It's like a countdown that only shows when he has the buff that he's gonna do it, and it just shows when he's about to shit out green.
Oh, I have, like, a bar for it.
Yeah, it's a bar, but it just only shows when he has the buff. Like, 'cause you could set it in big wigs to always count down, but it doesn't. He's not always doing it. So.
I'm guessing we had the same one, but.
Yeah, it's just like a red bar.
Oh, I think mine's a green one.
Oh.
Did we not have Soulstone?
I'm running back.
Where's the voting, Wikara?
Let me just link one. Make sure we all have this.
The Aeon Remnants one.
I'm still kind of confused on that. Like, there's a box that says vote. Do I click on that first?
No, so you have the person you have targeted. When you click vote, it votes for that person. So you have to target the people with the wings, click vote, then target the other person with the wing, hit vote.
I linked it in Raider Keats, or anyone that doesn't have it.
Yeah, I voted a Demon Hunter once because it looked like he had wings, but it was just in meta.
I wondered why you voted.
Yeah, you voted
times.
me.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, and remember we need to spread it, like, there's some quick baits coming out of them, so we don't want to, like, spread too far, but we do need to spread enough to make sure we aren't, like, mistaking, you know, Demon Hunters for Dreadlords.
If they have meta, that looks like almost exactly the same. It's like very hard
Cancel
to see.
meta.
I mean, then we're just getting rid of a Demon Hunter, I think.
I'll go survival.
Is there a reason
BRB.
that Wikara you linked has 4 views?
Yeah, there's one with 33,000.
It's just
installs, but
it's
the
just a
same one.
copy of that one. I mean, they're all the same.
If it's a copy, why does one of them have custom code and the other doesn't?
Yeah, the one I just linked, Keats, has like 33k installs.
I'm just saying that Grawless is trying to give us a virus.
I mean, that one too. Like, I think that just linked the same one did.
Very suspicious, Grawless. Very
Be
suspicious.
logging some keys.
I am ready.
Just waiting on Kelly and.
So, I'm ready. The week where I linked, every melee should have that as well, so you know when Melganis is gonna poop.
Arise, my champion.
These days we hunt for sport.
From what I've seen, the ranged ones have been fine, so as long as you're going with that range group.
1.
You are
I will cast you into oblivion.
First ranger was somehow directly under the melee one. Yeah, that's, I was
probably
just
fine.
standing there.
glory is to die and the master's
So these go out, and now everyone can just go stand in the corner or on an edge that doesn't have the thing. And then you spread again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clear soon.
Let fear take control.
Sure, dodging. Several through melee. And bait.
We can't move him anymore. He's in the wall.
Fall to darkness.
Okay, it is. How did that even happen back there? I think we just die since we have so many dead plus extra stuff. But how did that thing get into the wall?
It might have just like spawned there because it spawned on people and everyone's like starting on skull.
2, 1.
Dead already.
Is that where it started? I honestly didn't see.
Yep.
That seemed like.
I tried to push him out, but
The blue
Range just needs to not like hug
finally
on the wall.
draws to a close.
Just step out a couple of steps.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Like, you definitely don't have to hang out on the wall the entire time. I think the bait weak aura seems pretty reliable, so gives you a decent amount of warning.
You shall pay for this treachery.
Yeah, what Mary's is saying is generally true.
Embrace your demise.
Just in terms of baiting, yeah, it's easier if the green circles are left of us towards the center of the room instead of against the wall.
Yeah, like really hard to move because I don't know when you're gonna move.
There's only, I guess if you count all the healers, and so there's 10 ranged. and you don't really need that many to swap between the debuffs. So like, you probably could swap them between healers quite easily, except during Swarm, but I think that's overcomplicating it.
I think generally we've been pretty aggressive with grabbing them.
It's just like when you have the green circle, just don't be like in the inner circle. You can be like in the outer, on the edge of the outer circle. It's actually fine. Like if you have green circles, then you're like kind of baiting. But there's
I
only
think
like should be like 2 people outside, so chances.
it can bait the sleep cloud though. So I think if you bait towards the center line, it should be back towards the center instead of like forward. Because if we're like,
Yeah, it could be
forward,
back,
it's
and it could be like. I mean, most people are gonna be at the moon, so.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will cast you into
You
oblivion!
cannot hide from me.
We ride, Midnight, to victory!
Bait?
The gloom rises.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Clear's coming
1.
soon.
Let fear take control.
And we're
you
dodging.
can have these sphere on top of each other.
Well, we can't really move without screen.
Yeah.
Remember what I was saying earlier? So, as I fuck up a dodge, as long as we're not getting a ton of extra, you should be able to clear everybody with just one of the fear circles, and the other person just fucks off. Make sure you use your personal one here. And both tanks were idiots, and we'll need somebody to take these off of us at some point.
Horror grips you.
Hell yeah, I got Cleve taking it off you.
It's pretty good.
The shadows hunger.
We have so many extra.
I'm jumping off.
This is beautiful.
Also, the people who are like getting them in the beginning are not getting them taken off of them, especially the ones right before the swarm.
They just got immediately reapplied by people getting hit by the same balls as they got dispelled.
That was not what happened. Yeah, I'm running a Night Fae.
You can tide every single one though.
Oh,
So
okay.
who are the first two fears?
Both Koblastus and myself.
Yeah.
And we're trying to go through, but the wall of green.
Well, I was gonna stay back, but then you weren't moving forward, so then I started moving forward, and you started moving forward.
I was trying to walk around the green.
I was just trying to get away from you.
Same.
I feel like I need to see what you two are talking
If you
about.
have green circle, like if you spawn a green circle, I should just like stand still and let you move, right? Like away from me.
I think the green circle should move, and if you did not spawn the green circle.
No, like if like they give the if I get the green circles, you have time to get away from me, like instantly. Like you should move instantly away from me, so I can like, so we don't move at the same time and just pass it off.
Just looking at the positioning of that last pull real quick.
I feel like if we both move at the same time, just pass it off.
Food?
How did it disappear?
Also, are we supposed to have green circles during the first swarm or not? Because that's...
I don't think we should during first swarm, though.
Okay.
I mean, it looks... I think to some degree, like we have a lot of ranged, and I think the range camp might need to spread out a little more to allow for maneuvering between like debuffs and stuff. So I think you probably are fine going a little more into the center of the room as long as you're paying attention to your bait weak aura
Yeah, like-
and like able to get over to the edge.
Like you can be in the middle. It's just
Rise, my soldiers!
you gotta be in.
Rise and fight once more!
Such a cruel.
Because I mean, Val and Kavassis were like behind. They were essentially at the back. They both got fear, and like it was so crowded in front of them that was going to be dicey if both clears were needed. But again, on that, most of the time, both fears will not be needed. So like, make sure you just communicate which one of you is doing it.
Pip, if you... Sorry, I was wrong about the healing tide each one. You can only healing tide each one if you go the little fairy chick, whatever her name is. Dreams
everyone's
something, I think?
running Naya instead of Dreamweaver,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, so never mind on the healing tide thing.
Okay. Wait, what about Dreamweaver makes that possible?
I don't know. There's something that reduces the cooldown of healing tide.
Isn't that just the Night Fae Legendary?
Thanks.
Is it the Night Fae? Oh, well, never mind then. Yeah, you can use it on every single one. You just need to drop it before you Fey Transfusion.
Yeah, okay.
Back when I got this, nobody wanted it, Aiden. So
I think that was when it didn't reset on like on boss wipe.
yeah, I think so. It was like the second week or something.
5, 4, 3, 2,
My glory
1.
never escapes. I have toyed with you long enough.
They
Succumb to the dark.
5,
Somebody is standing very close to me.
Yeah, move away with that, Billy. Like, you gotta get...
1.
yeah,
in a
range definitely
position.
don't need to crowd melee here. And we're dodging soon.
Oh, sorry, this is gonna be close.
Dodge. Right through melee.
What?
Bait.
Fall
And make sure to get kicks.
darkness.
You shall pay for this treachery.
Well, now I won't have Tide.
And we'll move bosses to like the edge of my ash and where and then just plant there for a bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Horror grips you.
Okay, bugs from him.
The gloom rises.
Somebody will have to take from more at some point. And big dodge. We got quite a few extra, I think. Bait. It's right on the melee, so we gotta move.
5, 4,
Pulls
3,
from him.
2, 1.
Can someone grab this off of me?
A fitting.
You can just you just... I mean, it's comical because, like, it
Do all the melee
spirals
have
too
that weak
fast,
aura
but-
I linked? We were getting hit by a lot of those still. Maybe people are still getting comfortable with it.
Yeah, just
But
realize-
everyone should know. Like, it tells you exactly when it's coming out.
So, are we just giving the clouds to other people, or are we trusting other people to take them off of us? Because that's still unclear to me.
I didn't know where you were, Pip.
So I think what we've done, like on Heroic, is you give it to people, but people can
That
correct me if I'm wrong. And that in
really
my head
fucks
makes
me over
sense.
and fucks over the priests.
I mean, I feel like it is... For healers, it's probably easier because you're already looking at the raid frames. I feel like, for instance, like Val or Wa, like I doubt they're looking at everybody's raid frames and seeing like, oh, Pip is at 5 stacks. I need to take it from her.
Wait, oh, sorry. Are you saying people should pass it off, or people should pick it up?
I am saying people should. Wait,
Like,
what am
take
I
it from
saying?
other people or give it to other people?
I am saying you should give it to other people.
Okay, that is an issue for me because if I'm channeling my Fey Transfusion and someone
Well,
gives me it, it ruins my entire fight.
You should be in
like,
melee for that, Pip.
You should be,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
you should be in melee. And like one, you should be aware of like who you're passing it on to. Anyways, so.
I think as healers, it's kind of our job to pick it up, and there's not a lot of comms in this, so we can just call
Yeah.
if we need someone to grab it from us too.
Like, I would much prefer if people were just a little more aware and picked it up as opposed to just like randomly passing it off to other people and ruining their like casts and stuff.
Well, the other thing you can do is if you have a big cast coming up, just get the fuck away from the green circles to make sure nobody gives it to you.
Or
at that
I
point.
also-
Right, but
right
that's
before you
I'm
do
just
the
talking
cast.
about every single cast. Like you have to pass it a lot, and if like every caster is getting like half their casts interrupted by just people randomly passing shit off to them, that's frustrating. And can prove to be a problem over the course of the fight for healers.
I mean, if everybody had been taking it in heroic, then I think that's fine to continue doing, as long as everybody's on the same page. But I think it's just what, like, it is harder. Each one is harder in different ways. Like, more people have to pay attention to raid frames and debuffs if you're like trusting people to pick it up, but you'll interrupt more cast and stuff if you're just passing it.
It's just if you pass it, you're relying on somebody to realize they got the debuff and move after, and like people aren't doing that, and I think it's less effort to like look and take a buff than to have.
Well, I mean, if someone gets a debuff, they're gonna know. Like they get disoriented.
I'm not
They
entirely
don't-
sure that's true, but
No, they don't, because like I've had in an
I
earlier
think-
poll we chained it from the middle all the way to the edge because somebody got passed above. They got.
What I'm saying is they're more
stopped
likely
and
to
didn't
know that
move.
they're getting a debuff than they're losing a debuff.
it
That's what I'm
sounds
saying, but
to me it sounds like more people want to do the take it from people strategy. So
Oh,
I
for
say
sure.
we just do that.
And if comms are clear, we can just be like, someone take from Rice Machine X. Or Rice, because fuck that long name.
No, Rice is just
5,
gonna drop it on whoever.
4, 3, 2,
Sorry.
1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
I have no defensives, man.
But you should definitely be doing your ramp in melee, Pip, because I know how that feels.
They
The shadows hunger.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Can
1.
someone take this off, Pip?
Let fear take control.
clears into dodging here. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Okay, every single last one of you.
And
Welcome back, Rice.
Fall to darkness.
very personal. And don't let this ad cast.
I'm gonna grab it from you right now, Rice.
Oh, I'm bad. You're on my rune.
Sure you're in the ground effects and that's what green.
I can't see it. There was someone next to me.
5,
Yeah, it's fine.
Move a bit if you are.
2, 1.
Horror grips you.
You guys should all be in melee though if you don't
Melee
have it.
careful.
The gloom rises.
And then somebody will have to get from Mora here soon, and then we get Sykes up. Bait, bait, bait. Careful melee in the back. Dodge melee.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Let
Go on, go.
fear take control.
Make sure we get Sykes up.
A fitting end.
Can we-
What
can
are
we-
you doing?
I got fucking all turned around, dude. I'm an ape.
Big dodge, big dodge.
Cannot hide from me.
Dodge,
Melee.
dodge out of this.
I got half the symbols off there.
I'm sorry for letting you die, Woozy. My cat just sat
No,
down
I
in front
just-
of me.
I couldn't get to the fear because you were like
just
perfectly
play the,
blocking the
play the
path.
mouse.
We're voting. We're voting. Yeah, vote on.
Make sure we're kicking as we can on this ad too.
I can't even see who's getting voted, bro. Like,
Yeah,
don't know
I
if this
didn't see
fucking big board
anything.
Works.
But
Bait, bait, bait.
5,
We'll
Only
have
had
to
5, so
3,
see.
2,
enough of
1.
us on it.
Well, like I didn't hit the thing.
Yeah, because it's not guaranteed you see anything, is it?
No, he means
He didn't see numbers.
We have to move.
It should be above the people's heads.
It should be on the right
You have to be near somebody now, just remember.
A fitting end.
Did you get feared, Bryce?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, okay.
5, 4, 3.
Just feels like the melee puddles versus the reach ones.
I mean, we definitely had some interesting baits there, but
Fall to
Who hasn't?
darkness.
I think like 90% of this is related to people getting hit by extra green shit, though.
Okay, also, when somebody gets voted, it adds a
This
counter to
could
their
not
raid
have
frame.
ended
So, like,
any other way.
wherever your raid frames are, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, however many votes they have.
Also shows
Okay.
above their heads.
Okay, that might be true,
Yeah,
but I
it
don't see
does
that.
too.
I didn't see it
don't think
overheads.
mine do. I'll check my VOD.
I don't think I
so
see above
then,
heads, but yeah.
I see it on heads.
I only see it on raid frames.
Yeah,
It
your
could,
frame's good
it
for
could
me.
depend on like
Um,
if you have weird nameplate settings too.
Some of the bad range baits are because ranged without puddle thingies are still standing a little off the wall during the bait, and so that the people with the green circle can't get any closer to the wall because there's this range of slime people that are baiting somewhat poorly.
Sorry, say again. I only got the.
So there's some people that don't have any puddles standing kind of where I'm at relative to the wall, and then so the green circle people have to already be out here, and this is where they end up baiting their slumber cloud. Whereas if the people that were standing here just moved against the wall, then the cloud people could be more like here, and that would help improve the range baits a little bit. So I think in general people just aren't baiting well, and it's forcing people with carrying clouds to be further out than they should be.
Something else to be mindful of is if you have like passive slows in your kit, try not to target the people that are Dreadlords. Because like coming out of that phase, I was super slowed and couldn't run out to bait.
Yeah, it
I have,
basically is a bait as we're phasing out of it. So like people have to be on their toes, and slows will definitely fuck that up.
I'm gonna swap out of Frigid Winds.
Doesn't that just make you slow more?
I'll just throw Ice Lances then. I'll just kind of watch the Dreadlords. I won't frost.
I don't actually know what your class does.
But no, that talent is like an extra 15% on the slow.
3.
The bait
2,
weak aura that you linked,
1.
what's the time warning on that?
I think it. What do you mean, like how early?
Like how? Yeah, how early is it?
Yeah,
before?
it pops up at 4 seconds before.
Okay, I think.
Plus,
I have the
there's
same
a cast time on it.
Succumb to the dark.
Yeah, it pops up at 4 seconds before the cast, which is 2 seconds, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Horror grips you.
Okay, make sure we do good clears, and then make sure we dodge. Okay, 2 extra in melee, I think. See if we can maybe deal with him.
I need someone to take this off me. I don't know.
I'm coming.
Fall to darkness.
Yeah. We can play it for now, but I don't know that we're gonna want to do this much more.
I gotta move Little Sykes back up just a tad.
Okay, we need to clear all these with this
5,
sphere coming out
4,
of it.
3,
And then it's
2,
gonna be
1.
like huge dodge.
Let fear take control.
People gonna take off Sykes and
Watch
Lucy.
Watch melee.
The shadows hunger.
Big dodge, big dodge, big dodge. And we're baiting. So we got... Are those 2 extra or 2
Yeah,
new?
I need somebody.
5, 4,
Straight into me.
3,
Are you, bro?
2,
Let
1.
fear take control.
That one you've got, Garrus.
Yeah. Watch the front.
Watch out, range. I'm coming around the outside.
A fitting end.
I need someone to take off me.
Trust no one.
Dodge going into this. Yeah, we have so many debuffs. Every one of those people is dead, I think.
Healers should grab it during this phase if possible.
The ad's getting cast off
the
way
ads.
in the back.
Yeah, way in the back. There's just. I think Val died super early. You can just die.
222.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to vote as well.
Worthless.
Get out to your local polling station.
We get like
5,
2
4.
extra on the
Could not have
first
ended
clear, I
any
think.
other way.
So the first one of them was me, and I had one person in front of me, and then one person my back left, one person my back right, and I don't know how I was supposed to dodge all of those orbs. Is it are they only supposed to be on one side of you to help dodge, or is it just possible to like be on all sides?
I'm not entirely like.
I
Are you
might have been
asking
able
where
to-
they're supposed to shoot out
Yes.
of you?
No. Where are the people who are clearing on you supposed to be? Because the way they were positioned, I didn't have an out that I could see.
How many? So it was 2. It should have been 2 people clearing on you that first one, right?
I had 3, so I had
It's
like
going to be 4 by the time that first fear goes off.
like I can try and clip it. Like it was the first time I'd seen it, but let me see.
Oh, you're not talking about that file.
Can anyone drop a guild bank?
Yes, I will do it. So there's only one down.
Yeah, I'm posting it in Raider, I guess.
I think.
But you can just watch the pattern. And I don't know how I'm supposed to like dodge all of it.
You needed to step forward instead of backwards. It was tight, but it was there. Because you didn't. What really pinned you was all the ones coming from behind you as well.
Yeah.
No, but like if you just stepped forward as soon as the clear happened, there was an opening.
Doesn't that just give you a buff though, Pip? Like it's not healing rain during tide, it's upon dropping tide you get a 20-second buff.
Okay, I do see that wall, but like in the instance, I didn't recognize it. So I'm just saying.
No,
if
it's
all
tight.
3
Like
were behind me, it would have been easier because I wouldn't have had anyone coming from the front of me, right? If everyone's coming from behind me.
So I see what you're saying, but I don't think if people are dodging, which we have to do on the kill, so we're not getting extra like things we need to clear. I don't think you will run into this sort of.
That was no
situation.
extras. That was no extras at that point. I don't think.
There's 6 up.
Oh, okay, then there are extras.
If don't do it right now, but can we pull the boss to test something? Would that be possible?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we need to
I'm
take it.
resetting it.
Oh, no, not yet.
Tell me when.
Okay, now you can.
Yeah, if you look at that clip, Carly, there's 6 there. I don't think we ever clear 6 at a time unless we have either missed clears or gotten
Our
extras.
game finally draws to a close.
So I think we want, in general, a little more space between the melee bait pool and the ranged bait spot. So instead of what we were doing before, we want to do something like boss is going to be a little closer into center. So like maybe here-ish. And then melee can just run out to like here to bait. And then the range pools are going to be still like back here. and so there'll be a much bigger area for range to kind of be than before. Pip is not R.
Not our what?
I don't know, not R.
Not our president.
That /WA. Fuck.
Please. I'm trying to figure out a good place to put this buff.
You okay, Pip?
Oh,
Ooh,
wait.
did you
I
make
got
a
an
weak
idea.
aura?
Yeah.
I want it later.
This is definitely a fight where like there's lots of small optimizations we can make on like guidance for playing these mechanics, but it honestly like it really does come down almost exclusively to clearing and never getting extra green shit. Pip is now R instead of not R.
Pipperarted.
What?
5,
You
4,
guys are in the room.
3,
Closes pretty
2,
early.
1.
You cannot escape death.
Bait.
Succumb to the dark.
Billy, can you move in a little bit in case
5,
one of us gets the
4,
second cloud?
3,
I'm sorry, in towards the
2,
center, not in towards the
1.
melee.
Clearing soon. And we're dodging.
I didn't see that.
Bait, bait, bait.
Fall to darkness.
And personal. So we just have one right now.
I'll take it off you, Kelly.
Yeah, you can wait till after. Okay.
Okay. Get ready to move a
5,
little bit here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Horror grips you.
And dodge man.
Succumb to the dark.
I thought they were straight back and like straight out.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't make
diagonal.
sense.
It's fucking stupid.
He's turning while he's casting it. If the tanks move at all, it changes. I just like step max melee range.
He's
and
turning because like I am also dodging. So like
Yeah.
any movement turns him.
Just like step to
5,
max melee range and you can see it
4,
and react to it.
3, 2,
Every time I
1.
talk, I get hit by that. I'm so dumb.
Boober.
Okay, I'm on a soon. Big dodge,
You're
big
welcome.
dodge, big dodge. Yes, thank you all.
Trust no one.
Keep dodging, keep dodging. Couple in melee right now.
The ad's casting.
Yeah, we also have to sort this ad out. I got next on it. And I can do next too.
I need someone to get this
Blasted.
after this phase. Or now, it's fine.
Oh, bait, 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 you bait,
Bait,
you
bait.
bait.
5, 4,
And also
Oh.
make sure that ad
2,
is dealt
1.
with.
The blue rise.
We need to move up a little bit.
Dodge, dodge.
Do you want to get to Europe?
Yeah, you can get him. Bait.
Inco.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Let
1.
fear take
Perfect.
control.
I went back in early. That might
Someone
have been
take off me?
We have to
Whatever.
stand a little closer where I keep having to inch towards you for the fear.
Fall to darkness.
And dodge during this.
A fitting end.
Mortal after all.
We also had like a really bad puddle behind.
Just to be clear for that one, I'm devoing early than Slink, or is it back? Do I have it backward?
I panic blinked because it was.
Yeah,
chaotic.
no, we haven't.
So
gotten to it.
you
I just wanna
can-
make sure.
Blink is always going to be on the back end, is what Garl
Yeah, okay.
said.
I think for that one you can devo early with the shout. And then Pip's Link plus the darkness, and Marius's barrier is kind of where he thinks we need it in there, I think.
Right. Just want to make.
I don't know why I released.
Like,
So we will have dodging going into that second one, so like you need to be ready to play that, but we are also like super far just behind healing wise in general because of debuff. So
I think the
was my
range
fault,
also.
but
We couldn't really move in because of that sleep cloud. So I know I died out at ranged, even though there was like nice healing things going on in melee.
I got more spooked because there was melee carrion. Like, anytime that happens during a swarm, it's just spooky.
I mean, we're basically just dead if that happens.
So I think how it should generally play if things go according to plan is that like we should be putting the debuffs far enough away so that we can, for this whole phase, so for the first one it's before the first swarm, we shouldn't have to move at all before it. So if we're placing pulls too close and we have to, I think we have to adjust that. And so for every subsequent one, so before the next Among Us, the same thing applies. We don't want to have to move the bosses between that. We want to have, because what somewhat is happening is we have to keep moving because of fucked up puddles and stuff, and then the ranged have to keep moving, which makes the debuff management back there for them just unnecessarily harder. I think melee you want
Many
to
deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
maybe like there. I think Pippo's ready, so just waiting on Rice, I think.
So how often do we want to make a big move? Is it like every 3 or 4 puddles, or like what's the?
I think it is basically after every intermission, whether that's a swarm or an Among Us.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with the ad when it gets too far away.
Oh yeah, that's what I said we needed to fix. So what is it just getting one knock and like the knock is not enough to get the grip, or is it not getting the knock all the time?
Okay, so normally when I get the knock, it makes it at least into grippable range. The issue for that one was it wasn't knockable until like right before the phase went.
Are people interrupting it so that it's knockable later than it should be, or is that just the timing that we have, I guess?
I don't know. The only thing that I was thinking was that I could maybe trap it until the phase like is over and then try to get it back in.
Like Chastise hit the first pull, but like I don't know, maybe that was it's not up.
So just make sure you're not interrupting it on this pull until like it's in melee, and we'll see if that timing happens again, because I feel like we always want to be dealing with them during the intermission phases. So it should either be in during the swarm phase or it should be in during the Among Us, where like basically me and Wara are kicking it. So I think trapping outside would be not ideal.
I mean, it was so far away that I don't think. With
I think that if it's, I think the knocks just need to be fixed. So it might have to be like Kobelastis plus.
This is the same issue we're having on Heroic, where I have Ring, where if it's like in a spot nobody can get it, I can ring it to a better spot.
Even with all of our knocks and your ring combined, I don't think it would have made it to the raid.
Okay.
Does the ad spawn based on where you are though? Like
yes,
it
it definitely seems like it. So if people are way out, then that's part of the issue right there.
I mean, Ring's not a big knock, but it's just like if we can't knock it in a good direction because of where it is.
Yeah, I'll call for that. No worries. I'm watching that.
Cauldron?
Just like don't be in Egypt.
Hi, puppy.
Just let me know when you're good, Keats.
R.
Is that
He's
an
a
R
pirate.
or a not R?
Yes, R.
A pirate R.
5, 4,
Royal R.
3, 2, 1.
You cannot escape death.
Hey.
The gloom rises.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clears into dodging combat.
Grips you.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Bait.
Oh, I'm bad.
So now we gotta move beforehand.
Darkness.
A little awkward. You can play around it, I think, though.
Someone needs to get that off, Billy.
And we have to move out of it because
5,
there's a puddle right there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can get the way up.
Let fear take control.
Dodge melee.
The gloom rises.
Bait, bait, bait.
Someone take this.
Dodge
5,
melee.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grips you.
And make sure we get clears here and to big dodge.
Worthless.
Kill you can lock.
Trust no one.
And adds closer. Me and Warrior can go to it. Okay, we're good. I got next. Next again.
Miss Mary's.
I'm gonna take off from me, even though yeah.
I hit the wrong guy.
Baiting soon. Bait, 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 bait.
5,
I just want to grab this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let fear
The gloom
take
rises.
control.
Okay, clear. I think we have one extra, so big dodge. Lots through melee. Oof. You can wipe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let already. Come back and play.
This could not have ended any other
That
way.
green line we Gora comes in handy because there seems to be
So you guys,
literal fuckload going through melee every.
you guys know that if you lose your debuff, that you can't take another debuff for a while, right? Like there's a small cooldown on it. Because I had someone, I'm not sure who, passed a puddle and then immediately grabbed my puddle, even though they were shouting an X. Like you take extra damage for that.
You take a lot of extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can-
if you're yelling an X, don't grab a puddle. And also, if I grab your puddle, you need to move because I cannot move. I'm disoriented. And that happened a couple times too, where we just passed it back and forth because I grabbed and no one moved.
And then they just take extra ween.
And then they just take extra damage, yeah. I will try to call people if I'm gonna grab your puddle, because maybe people aren't watching. But if you see someone running at you at your green circle, be ready to move. Like you gotta interrupt your cast and just get out, because if you take it back, you're dead.
getting marginally better, but still need significantly better dodging.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How fun! More playthings.
Bait.
The shadows.
You guys should be baiting. Billy, you should be baiting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let fear take control.
Dodge, dodge. And we're baiting. Make sure that Adam gets in.
Fail knock. Oh, never mind.
I fucked up.
Make sure you personal.
Me too.
Oh, Billy, man.
Okay, we're coming out of this soon. We'll move a bit. Make sure we get
5,
all cleared
4,
on this next sphere.
I'm taking it from you, Billy. If you're ready to move in.
1.
Horror grips you.
Dodge.
Succumb to the dark.
Oh, that's not fair.
Good knock.
He pooped.
Bait, bait, bait.
Take this from me.
Dodge, dodge.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Horror
1.
grips you.
Make sure we get all these cleared. Big dodge.
Trust no one.
And is that already gripped? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine now.
It's not.
I got next kick.
Almost both in kids.
Someone voted
Bait,
the
bait,
shadow.
bait, 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 bait.
5, 4,
We'll move as soon as
Oh
that
my.
ad's dead. Okay, now we move, I guess.
Horror grips you.
I think this should be far enough.
I'm
Ah.
horrified back here.
Pretty big dodge, lots through melee. Bait.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Let
1.
fear take control.
Dodging
Go
soon.
fast this up.
Should have personals for this. Make sure we get the shout right away to you. Remember your Devo too, Carly.
Watch green through melee.
Just dodge. Yep, you gotta dodge during this. Do kind of a baby move coming out of this. Sure, and the ground effects. Okay. Should be enough space here.
You want to get Billy up?
Yeah, definitely the healer. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
5, 4.
I'm so bad.
3,
Bait.
2.
I'll get him after
1.
this bait. He's a mile away.
Let fear take
You know how many
control.
symbols reset here, by the way?
I'll get you
Yeah,
both.
we'll see. And we gotta move. And enormous dodging. Less melee dodging. This next clear will be interesting.
5, 4.
The one that cues weird sometimes. We don't get it always.
It usually won't grip you if you have a debuff.
But we didn't get the fear, so we're going in with like 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. When we go in with this many, it's insane.
Can someone grab off Pip?
Who's the sus boy?
Oh, I just jumped off. Sorry. Thought we were wiping.
4.
We're pretty much
3,
dead.
We're
2,
pretty much dead. It's just
1.
practice.
This is another big after.
Yeah.
I got.
I think generally just want people to watch the timers. If the next thing coming up are the fear clouds, then people without
This could not have ended any
the carrion shouldn't be in the middle of the room, because that's where the carrion and the fear people need to go.
Oh,
Like
look
we're
at
still
that.
pinching.
So this might have been common knowledge, but I just learned this this pool. If you and another person both have the green, you can swap it with each other.
Yep, and you still get the 500% damage amp.
Yep.
I saw it happen in real time.
Yep.
I'm running Peril like, surely she'll go right. I don't need to go left. Surely she'll go right.
I didn't know. it was
I
happening.
didn't do it either. I could have just stepped left.
I didn't know it was going to be a problem. I could have moved.
Yeah, it's that's why you don't just stack all the carrions. Otherwise, yeah.
Florida drivers, right? Wow.
We'll do one more
You-
and then take a break, I think.
If you need to repair.
Can you like immune them all? Like if you put them all in one person, they just immune it, do they all disappear?
No, you still keep it.
No,
you
you
just
go
don't take the damage.
Oh.
It
Also,
doesn't.
you
remove
just
the-
swap it
can't.
with the person. You can't give it to another person and not take it from them.
Yeah.
Just so unclear, because I didn't prog this at all on Heroic. In the Among Us phase, you sometimes might not see anybody as a
Correct.
Yes.
demon. Okay, I just want to make sure.
If you don't see anybody, if you don't see any Dreadlords, you're basically just sitting there doing nothing, kicking, essentially.
You're an
the
attack dog on standby.
You can.
Yeah, wait and see 3+
You kill
votes.
the ad.
Yeah, you can attack the ad.
Yeah, definitely like hit the ad, but don't like I-beam the ad with like 10 melee around it.
I'm going
I get-
Chaos Nova and just.
I get GG procs, I just have to stare at them and not hit them.
Yeah, it's really awkward, like doing anything to it.
At least you didn't get a Tokyo
5,
drift to like Fast
4,
and Furious
3,
Spell Rush zoom off
Bro,
the
I
edge.
saw that.
I got like double fucking speed on that one. I was like, whoa.
You look cool though.
Hell yeah, I look cool.
Well, hey,
The shadows hunger.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
okay, we're dodging soon.
Let fear take control.
Dodge. Bait.
Fall to
True
darkness.
personal. First time we've gone in without any debuffs, I think.
You ever like attack your Havoc target? Because that's just fucking happened.
So you're only doing one cast bolt?
No, both bolts go into it, right? That's how it works.
4,
I wish.
3,
Move out of it.
2, 1.
Horror grips you.
Melee dodge.
The gloom rises.
And big dodge. Bait.
Oh!
Move just a tiny bit. I feel like those melee ones might be a touch close.
5,
Dodge melee.
4, 3, 2,
Let
1.
fear take control.
Thank you, Marius.
Okay, big dodge coming up.
I just jumped into a slap. Thank you. Oh my god.
Big dodge.
Trust no one.
Sure the ad gets in. If I can do next kick.
Someone help me.
I got somebody.
Yeah. We cannot heal you during this phase, so just be aware.
Bait, 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 bait.
5,
Why do you backpedal
4,
pit?
3,
And then we need to move a little bit more.
1.
Come to me.
So I'll get off here. Billy, I'm about to dump
You
the
gotta
thing.
take the 6, I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't take it, Val. You have the thing.
Big,
I
big dodge.
didn't have the
big
debuff.
dodge. Big dodge.
It dropped off.
Okay.
Big dodge. Everywhere in melee, so.
Dead already.
Bait.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Get Billy up.
1.
You gotta stay close anyway.
Take the soul
We
stone.
can be pretty close and not get hit by each other from us.
Billy, take the stone.
Fall to darkness.
I can't get that knock.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of shit going into this. That's gonna be a wipe. It was really good up to the first, like, Among Us, basically.
I fucking ate shit, bro.
How did it taste?
It tasted pretty awful.
Okay, we'll take our break, come back, super dodging, and it's gonna be a kill at like 10:55.
A fitting
Easy.
Was there corn?
We only do kills in
4,
overtime.
3, 2, 1.
Do I have to get my child on
11:01.
Why did I release?
Barely an
It's break time, bro. So you're allowed.
Yeah, but then I have to like.
You got
run
time
down
to run
20.
back. You'll be all right. Well, you know what? We actually have enough time that the priests, they're not allowed to take a break. They have to grip you back.
Ooh, I like that. I'm just gonna stop here. You can grip me all the way back.
I have many, many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
I need someone's assistance with a swap blaster or a priest. Don't grip me yet. Oh my god, you're a monkey. Trying to move Growlithe into the room.
Hey, it's kind of working.
Yeah, I'm doing it by myself. Nobody wanted to help.
Wait, why are you gripping me into the room?
Because no one else wanted to help.
How does a monkey even do that?
It's just a swap blaster.
Oh. Here, I'll take the gate for you.
Oh, nice, nice. I'll have 2 more. I don't know if I can make it with 2 more.
I think it'll actually be pretty close.
What are you guys doing, bro?
I'll get you like that line probably where the bridge turns into like the platform over there.
Yeah.
Aiden,
If you had
swap
like
blaster,
one
counter
priest helping you, it'd
If
be
I
easy.
had one priest or one other swap blaster, I definitely could have made it.
Any resers in the chat?
That's a good excuse, Marius. Your release button's probably broken, I would guess.
Hey man, he's on break. Aiden's just working overtime.
True.
I don't think I have a swap blaster on this character.
Gauss, is it bad that
You
I
almost
ate
did it.
shit because I was casting a bolt?
I mean, it's not great.
Yes.
It's the worst. It's the worst thing you could have done.
But the bolt, though,
Did it crit?
it always crits.
It was worth it.
If he ate green shit, he probably didn't get the bolt off because it interrupts his cast.
No, I got the bolt off and then ate shit.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, Rice hasn't raided in like a month, so he's just getting back into the swing.
Well, she can play the game without having to raid.
What?
I don't actually think that's true.
I don't think that's true either.
Bunch of boomers.
Wait, is 2U raid logging too?
No, but whenever I do play the game, it's for the purpose of raiding.
Other forms of content are for Zoomers. Very out there.
You either raid or level a horde character.
Other forms
Nothing
of
in
content are to be better at raiding.
Yes, that's what Aiden said.
And gold making.
Well, you don't need to dodge shit in arena, so this fight's
What?
fucked up. Ground
Yeah,
effects? You don't need to dodge ground effects. You need to dodge
You
players.
need to step out of Ashen Hollow when a prop paladin drops it.
Ah, bro, you need
There's
to
an
step
arcane
out of
mage
You
charging
wanna
up the.
stay in the hollow, Aiden.
I'm not ready.
No, you
No,
don't
you
queue
gotta.
with prop paladins, you only queue into them.
You gotta walk out of that resonator.
Nah, bro, you gotta get out of the spite.
Someone mind
Right
soothe
to win.
Malkiana so I can set Ko on fire.
What?
I think you can get up there without pulling.
You can get up there.
Okay, you're right. Yep, there we go. Ko's on fire. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, he's a dog.
You should consider repairing Billy.
I mean, he's actually 0% according to my things, so
According
know
to
if
his
consider
HP, yeah,
is-
he is.
HP.
You can do this.
You
boss
need
in
more
that
than 32k health to kill this boss. You're just not doing it right.
Oh, that's what I've been getting one shot. I think I was. I didn't watch the last.
You were definitely low last pull,
No,
but
he didn't get one
I don't-
shot, though.
You didn't get one shot. Didn't you just get feared off into a corner and die of the swarm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would do it.
You would outlived the first swarm if you were 32k
That'll do it.
HP.
Not ready.
Minions!
Neither is Billy.
Followers, children of the World Breaker, I call to you now!
Second death might have had reduced HP though. Like not 30k, but like less than 75.
Intruders!
Okay, I'm ready.
What do you mean? I was at like 85% mana that last pull. We were
Okay, but if you're
fine.
constantly chain healing and don't
No,
mana
it's
tide,
fine. It's fine.
The shaman are at each other's throats. Just let me know when you're good, Billy.
Oh, we've been having a very constructive
I'm ready.
night, regardless. Our single
my
brain
God.
cell
I
has
learned
been
about
overtime.
how my conduit that I'm using right now works because of her.
Uh-oh.
Is it the CD reduced one on Tide?
There's not a conduit.
There's not a conduit for that.
Oh, I don't know.
5, 4.
Yeah, the chi, that's the
3,
problem.
2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
No one really knows how Shaman works. It's kind of a mystery.
Woozy gaslit me into thinking that existed, so I had to check.
The gloom rises.
I feel like she just lied to you. Not guessed
No.
you what. Let's
She told me I was going to
move
die.
this.
4.
You're probably gonna
3,
have to ring the ad
2,
eventually because
1.
it is stuck in the wall.
Make sure we get good clearance there. And we get dodging.
Tell me when.
Sure, melee.
Is it good now?
Nope.
Thanks,
No.
I'm taking from you.
Oh, yes.
Fall to
Yes.
darkness.
Sykes movement, Sykes movement.
Personal at the start.
You should be in melee.
I'm asleep.
It's gonna be
Is
a
there?
good burn phase for
Oh.
Keith.
There is something
there
there,
is.
yeah.
It's real questionable dates.
5, 4, 3,
Pretty sure that
I
was
need someone to take.
1.
Thank you.
Healers didn't even dispel. It's not like they're busy.
Also, everyone was getting.
The gloom rises.
Dodge, 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 and bait, bait, bait.
I got Carly. I'm going.
Someone take off Pip, thank you.
5,
Dodge melee.
4, 3, 2,
Oh!
1.
Melee is an absolute catastrophe.
There's a lot going on this bowl.
I feel like one person walked in with it, and then now we have 3.
Yeah, it's
because
just over, man.
You walked in and got on me, or got on us, and then you're disoriented
It's an
right from
imposter.
Melgunus
Yeah.
Some imposter got
That
us.
was pretty
And
sus.
I know at least the first bad melee puddle was somebody coming back in early. They like went out and came in early. I don't know what happened on the one right before that swarm, but
That was me because I was preparing to do like burst and then forgot to bait. I was trying to build holy power to do the healing thing.
5,
Our game
4,
finally
3,
draws to
2,
a close.
1.
I think as a general rule, people without carrion should not be further to the center of the room than people with carrion. Like, there's just no reason I can think of that they should be out there.
I also do think if you're melee and you get it, you need to go back to range and not come to.
Oh, I
to
stood out
melee.
there with my Shane. Then
Yeah, and
there's
also don't move to like the right where we're trying to bait either, because it's like it seems like there's always like 2 people standing there, and I'm like, well, guess I'm not baiting over there now.
Yeah, those are scary.
Just like move to the, like this, go back into the center,
This
like out
could
towards
not have
range,
ended
not to the
any
right and
other
forward.
way.
I agree with all of that.
You know what? Give me assist again. I've earned it. Give it. I want it.
Are you gonna kick me?
This is why Billy is so broken all the time, because he just dies like pre-pull. Need a forward and shout still.
Any race machine axes?
Or gangster.
Man, get a new weak aura Gross. Billy doesn't need shout.
Wait, what?
I said Billy doesn't need shout.
Yeah, but doesn't he?
No.
Good, by the way.
Keith, doesn't he?
No.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know, that just seems
1.
wrong.
How fun. More playthings.
It's cute. They like both got hit at the same time.
Well, Aiden's got a bait. Aiden's got an IQD in both.
That's not IQD, it's Chi Burst. The IQD is for when Illy pulls early and cheats, and then I can heal him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, focus on this clear and the dodging.
I ballsack,
Dodge,
man.
dodge.
Who's that? I'm reporting, Kelly.
And bait.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah, that was you.
Well, I need some other
To
things.
darkness.
Okay, and coming out of this, make sure you get back into positions.
I get from you, Sykes. Be ready to run in. Go in. You gotta move if I take, though.
5,
Okay, we're moving.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's unfortunate for that flank.
Yeah, did a nice job at the end.
The shadows hunger.
Oh
Boy, we need to get off. I think that's Warren. That is. And big dodge. And then we'll need to res Billy, I think. Bait. Dodge melee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take control.
As soon as it starts.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many extra already. So, I mean, the only question is this stuff that is just a practice sort of thing? Is it an attention sort of thing? Or is it something that can be changed and made better through a positional or like strategy change?
It seems like people are not prioritizing it, kind of thing. It seems like people aren't swapping it when they need to, and they aren't clearing it when they need to, and they aren't like looking at their feet when they need to.
Yeah, I'll go out to stand in fear, like, because I don't want to move the fear, and I'll see people stand like 2 yards outside of my purple thing, not walking into it to clear.
2.
Yeah, I mean, I think
This could not have ended.
I lean that way too, in that like you notice it especially during swarms, which like are the first one's pretty easy, so it doesn't matter. But like people are just focusing on the wrong things in this fight. Like the only thing that matters right now is the dodging and the clearing, and the baiting. Like if we do those three things, we're not gonna wipe it in rage. Like we're gonna kill the boss. And then the only other slight complication is what Pip alluded to. Just we need to make sure we're managing swapping of the debuffs. And it should be super easy when we're actually playing the rest of the stuff correctly, because there's going to be so fewer of them.
Bro, you get to DPS more because there's less shit on the floor.
Bars.
So like when I say like we're dodging soon, you can literally like you cannot touch your DPS buttons that entire dodge. It doesn't matter. Like we're going to be fine if you just dodge and don't get hit.
Also, additionally, I know like it seems like healing, it seems scary, but it is so much scarier if you don't clear it and you don't avoid things than if you just try to get a little more heals off in the meantime.
Yeah, you getting like 2 heals off versus keeps disappearing. This is why I hate the kettles.
Who is eating, man?
Something I've noticed the most that seems to correlate to clean pulls is when we do the clean baits. Like when those puddles are in the middle and then people have to run around them to clear their green, that's when it all gets fucked.
Mm-hmm. Good baits lead to easier cloud management. Easier cloud management is easier dodging. Like super simple mechanics, but they just have to be done like very well. And what Pip was saying, yes, your 2 cast of heals is worth so much less than the extra damage we take from that new debuff that shouldn't be there.
Basically all boils down to Anduin again. Damage doesn't matter. The sooner we focus on mechanics and do that shit, the sooner it falls over and we can go on.
I didn't do that, boss. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
5,
Kick him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion.
IQD.
Oh my god, heal.
No, I don't IQD on pull on this boss.
Just kidding.
Bait.
Succumb to the dark. Your soul shall fall.
5, 4, 3,
I'm taking from you all.
1.
Okay, focus on the clear here and the dodge after.
Take control.
It's like really close to melee.
Dodging. Bait. We have one extra on war.
Fall to darkness. Yes.
If we can get that ad a little closer. I think we probably just leave it on war here.
I'll take it off after.
And so the next clear is going to have extras, so you focus even more on the dodge.
I'm getting it more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let fear take control.
Dodge.
Succumb to the dark.
I'm dying here.
You juked me there, Illy.
Oh shit, who the fuck is that?
What's happening?
Dodge melee.
5, 4,
Carlos, go get a water.
2, 1.
I'll take
It's
it.
okay.
Carlos,
I'll be
you
okay.
that roll?
I died for your sins, girls.
Oh, damn it.
Dodge. It's okay. I think I'm good now.
Oh,
Wow,
the
keep
ring,
walking
bro.
with it.
Make sure we kick. We can get Keats up after.
Can you not give me it now?
I
no,
assume you
I
can.
don't think so.
Someone try.
You cannot. Nope.
Okay.
Don't get knocked into this close puddle.
Worthless.
I'm gonna get Sykes.
Let's do a decent move here. Yeah, we
5,
get to you eventually.
4, 3,
Sorry, Keats.
2.
Now we need to do a bigger move too, because that puddle's
Do not take this. I'll let you know.
I'm all ready for.
Dodge.
You're safe.
And dodge. Babe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let fear take control.
Sorry, I'm coming to take from you, Billy.
Thank you.
Fall to darkness.
Okay, in for the swarm and dodging during the first part.
Why?
So we're so we had more, but we're always gonna have to dodge at that beginning. So like you have to get used to doing that. So yeah, we're totally fucked now. So
We're so fucking.
sorry, one of those early ones was mine. I don't know what was happening.
And Illy, when you have the fear, like try and plant like 2 or 3 seconds before it goes off. You just kept running away from me.
Honestly, people with it should just get out of fear melee because it makes it really, really hard to see the puddles coming out of Mal'Ganis as well because it's covered. The purple's over top of it.
The melee are like standing in until the very last second and jumping out, which is very bad, I think.
He moved out early. He just didn't plant.
He just kept moving. Like I was just running after him. Like no, no, no.
Can I also request that you try not to bait next to the ad? Because Pooh keeps getting dropped down and it makes it difficult to knock.
Oh wait, can you like if you're playing Venter, like is there a way do you lose something big if you get the root when you get below 35%? Because like I got rooted and I almost missed my bait.
Is that what got me? Is that the Naja bait or something?
Yeah, it's a Naja root.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm
not ready by the way, don't fucking pull.
Oh, not Naya. Cool, not me.
Yeah, the ones under boss war are tricky. I just like I take a step out to like the max melee range, and he moves a bit, which makes it a little easier.
Troll, bro.
I'd lose so much damage playing that too. I just a potency conduit.
Dude, you just fart.
Forget whether it was Pip or Rice that said they weren't ready, but
I'm not ready. I need like 5 seconds.
I'm good.
R.
I'm good.
R.
Yeah, I don't know if Venter boys can Sacrifice a conduit. Not
Yeah,
play that.
we would lose an endurance conduit.
5, 4,
For
3,
what?
2, 1.
You cannot escape death. I am the herald
They-
of the end. Succumb to the dark.
Really, I'm taking it.
Go in the middle, Ben.
3, 2,
Lobby.
1.
Clear soon, and then focus on the dodge. Good dodge. And bait.
Develop.
Yep.
Fall to darkness. Feel the void's cold embrace.
To get ready to position after this. Sure we develop.
5, 4,
I'm getting him.
3, 2, 1.
Let fear take control.
Dodge.
The shadows hunger.
And dodge again. Bait. Dodge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grips you.
And big dodge. Just focus on the dodge, and then we go into Among Us. Make sure it's that add into. Still dodging, couple coming to back melee. Got next
We're
kick.
all for it.
I can get the next one too.
I'll get next.
I have so many dots on me. Bait, 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 bait.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, I was
2,
slow doing that.
1.
Okay, here should be
It
fine.
was me that time.
Okay, guys.
Okay, dodge, dodge, dodge.
What are you guys doing? Oh!
Bait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take control.
And dodge going into this AoE, so you're gonna have to dodge at the start of it.
Fall to darkness.
Focus
You
on the
should
dodge.
be in melee if you can.
Recasting him back.
Yeah, we just need to get that in as fast as we can.
Why the fuck?
That lane. Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So, part of the problem since we're wiping is if you look at those puddles, like I think this one right here that I'm just running into, like it cuts off basically the room. Like I don't think we ever want to do that. These two here actually are pretty bad.
Wait, really? That's bad?
I think so. I think we want them like literally on the wall.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, the ones off the thing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
these two right here I think are bad.
Those were exactly where the ad was, which made it impossible to knock.
Yeah, exactly. Everything up to that second swarm though.
A bit more then.
Say again.
I said we probably need to move the boss a bit more then because like there was like puddles up to here, so people were baiting here. Melee camp was up here, the ad was here, and there was a puddle here, and we had 2 people with green. So like that's like pretty much as close as we can be.
I think we need to. I think we need to cluster the pools more because we're 4 minutes in and we're over half the room covered in puddles. So we're just gonna run out of space if we do it this spread out.
Yeah,
I think
'cause, like, that was
especially melee ones. I feel like should be easy to do. Like melee ones should be basically right next to each other every single time.
Range should be next to old puddles,
I
right?
think
Ideally.
the path is not always clear to our old puddle, is the thing.
Is it
At the
because
moment.
of like dodging stuff? Is it because people are in the way? Is it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Probably a little column A, a little column B.
Yeah, I think so. A little of both.
I think what Mary said is right. Like, we would have to move more if we had them like that, but I don't think we can have them like that. So focus on this pull, obviously on the dodging and all that stuff, but on putting each of the baits closer to the last one.
I think we drop it earlier than that, Pip. We're talking about the link on the second one, Growless. So we've got 2 or 4, depending on how many people fuck up, carrion swarm debuff people that are clearing and then running in, and those 4-ish people are running in super low, and a lot of times they're dying before they get in.
They should be
Can we
clearing, like,
link
a little bit
early?
earlier than that then.
You can do the link early, and then Marius's barrier and War's AMZ can cover the last.
I think
8
that's what we
seconds.
should do, because the barrier and AMZ is good for the damage it's going out, but the link will actually save those 4 people.
What, like link at the very beginning? Because it only started
I
getting
would.
zesty. I mean, I guess. I
don't
think
think
people
we've-
should just organize their.
They
clears
should,
earlier.
but there's almost no one that's going to die at the end, because everyone's HP by then will be pretty stabilized. So the DR is really nice for the end, but at the beginning, I think even if we're clearing early, we still have a few people that are going to be significantly lower than everybody else.
Do you want my dark with that link then too? Because I've been doing it towards the end.
I don't know if it
The
really
dark, I
matters
think,
on that
should.
one.
I think the dark should always go with the link. So whenever the link is down, you should dark.
I'll try to do it like I kind of have like a whole thing
No,
at
I
the
know.
beginning of the cast.
I think
but
as
then,
soon
like
as you
after
can.
I finish that, yeah, okay.
Let me know when you're good. By the
Maybe
way,
after the healing rain or something.
So it's probably going to be about.
I don't know if you noticed, Val. You're almost broken.
I need 20 seconds. Hold on. Sorry.
Yep,
It's
that's fine.
sorry
Also,
for shit out.
who are we PIing, by the way?
I have not looked. I don't know.
No, not that it super matters, but yeah, it sounds like Sykes is not using his.
PI Cavassus. Billy, you fucking PI Jaxar without even we're not even in swarm phase yet.
Yeah, PI just on the beginning of the swarm phase. It's like super easy.
Okay, let's keep getting to that second swarm clean, and then we can see the third one and farther.
Am I good? Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know. You tell me.
Terrible.
Should we have range like stacking at the start? Because we're not all.
So, like, when you're baiting, you should be running to the same point.
4,
I feel
We're
like
not on the first one
maybe
either.
I should
2,
mark people to do
1.
Say, like, I know some of us are at Skull, and then there's a handful of people right around the bend.
I think I actually meant to do that, but I just forgot.
Do we want them baited together? Because I kind of like having them all baited on the melee if possible. It's just like 2 puddles for 1, right?
I'm confused what you're
5,
saying.
4, 3.
She wants all the pools to go in one spot.
Why do we have to bait
Like
the
on the
puddles
first one.
separately?
Yeah, why can't we just all bait on Moon on the first one? Like later ones, I get it. It'd be hard, but
I guess you could.
Don't the puddles move in
Ouch.
random directions? Like,
Boop,
doesn't
boop,
it
boop.
not matter if they're on top of each other at the beginning? Because they're just gonna.
They move very slightly.
Jabate.
They just kind of wiggle around a little bit.
To darkness.
Six move in.
grabbing from Colossus. Move in.
Suffer for my sins.
You gotta move in though if you can.
We're coming out of it soon.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
be
sure.
a very big next
5,
clear, so super
4,
important dodging.
3,
Same from you, Uzi.
2, 1.
Someone take off me when you can.
Dodge.
Succumb to the dark.
And big dodge. Bait. Got bait during it. Fuck me, man.
How come you get me so
Yeah.
fast? I'm trying to grab it.
And dodge
5,
again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And big clear coming up. Keep dodging. I can get next kick.
Fucking Infernal's fucking.
Sorry, man. It just happened.
Now it's your sucky bus.
The next one too.
I'm getting fucking deleted. Hello?
Stop doing yourself 6.
Bait, 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 bait.
Oh, why doesn't it show my own stacks?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think it's something like people with LUI, it doesn't show up.
Actually, I don't need to come in.
Okay, this is normal size dodge. Yeah, get
Can we
that
grip
grip
that
in
in?
again. There you go. Dodge. Bait.
5, 4,
Oh, I didn't get fairies.
2, 1.
And this next clear is going to be a big one.
Lucky, come to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I just cleared. I couldn't.
Big clear. Big clear.
These are too close.
Dude, you are fucking too. I'm so bad.
Let's keep going. Hop in this if you can. Just don't walk into the carrion guys at the back.
I didn't get this. 3 PIs available. I get used once. I need help. I'm a warlock, but I'm gonna die.
Dodge.
The gloom rises.
5, 4, 3,
And bait.
2, 1.
I'm gonna run off that melee person.
Take control.
And this is going to be real big.
Can you
dodge.
move over, Lojaxer?
That works too.
And melee dodge too.
A fitting end.
Jesus.
Dropping like flies, Johnson.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take control. Trust no one.
I hate everything. Oh, we gotta do the Among Us. I didn't just realize.
Double
Co
co.
and co.
Co.
Me.
A fitting end.
The co's.
Yeah, the co's.
Hey.
You can get a Billy.
Yeah, get the healer.
Succumb to
I need to keep
the
getting that. I'm missing kicks.
Billy, be super careful when you res here.
4, 3.
Alright, you're gonna
2,
get slapped if you do
1.
now. Wait, what? I'm feared? Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
you can
after
take it.
Amogus, you have to be
So
near a
like,
friend.
so
Just
look
give
at
it to me,
get out. So look at the room. I mean, we can wipe whatever. Like, we don't learn a ton here, and
Dude,
we're
they're
like
only at
halfway through.
50%.
Yeah, and like the room is a disaster.
Wait, is it? It seems.
It's
What are we supposed
pretty
to do
bad.
better?
We will run out of space if we don't
Do we need to
put them closer together.
4.
Do we need to run further back to bait them near previous ones better, or what?
I think so. Yes.
This could not have
So I
ended
definitely
any
think-
Like,
other way.
so say coming out of the, let's say, first swarm, what tends to happen is both groups pick a new spot to bait it at, when there's no reason why we can't just put them next to the old ones still. We're slightly farther away because like I move a little, but I don't have to move that much if you all bait them like by the old pools still.
It's also kind of like uptimes whatever, right? On this fight, so we're off the boss for a little bit longer. If the pools are a nice place,
The DPS check is not like it
Okay.
exists.
I know it's not trivial, but I feel like if the puddles are handled well initially, we actually just have more
Yes.
uptime.
So I don't think anyone is thinking I need more uptime. I think what's happening is the circle is like here, so naturally putting the next one here just feels wrong because it's so poked into the middle of the room. So I think what we can do to avoid that is for the first
Yeah,
one,
we can put
just
it in the cubby.
really get into the corner. Like we might as well just touch this corner when we're doing the melee bait. We don't like dropping it here is just like making it.
I think we want both first baits on Moon too. That's what we're
how
trying to
much-
do. is
yeah.
we don't-
How much do they actually move, by the way? Like, will it just wiggle back and forth and come back here, or will it like start sliding across the whole room?
It's like probably from the wall to probably like here.
Okay.
Also, this is
I think it will not be a problem, the movement, like, of the puddle, that is.
kind of specific to the holy priests, but are you guys like channeling something like right before the swarms or something? Because it tends to be whenever there's a person that is like really high stacks going into swarms, it's one of the two holy priests, and that has been causing issues. Okay, can you call out to ask someone to take off of you at the beginning of swarm? Like, you don't have to move, but yeah. Just a matter of swapping it off. Some like if there isn't just a person with a million stacks, it doesn't matter like who it is.
I
as
have
long
a
as you can do it.
square.
You do have a square.
Billy,
Oh, no.
you need to repair.
But so rain, like we talked about this a
So-
poll or two ago. Like our first baits should be on the same spot as melee, right? Just everyone dogpile on moon. Obviously not if you have carrion, but
Yes.
like because that's
so
part of what's spreading it out.
I think we can try to place them all in the same spot and basically have edge cases where we have people that have fucked up and have like swarm and bait it have to do it in different spots. But I think we can plan to have basically everybody stack on Keats every time. Obviously, if Keats fucks up or has like swarm somehow, like that will have to change. But in general, you're just going to stack on Keats.
Is there a way for like to actually centralize the fears? Because like one fear was like over where near our baits, like over here, and like I was like on this wall and I couldn't dodge because there was like a purple, like the sleep clouds around it. So
I think it's just
like
when we start
really-
having
yeah,
when we
it's
have
like
those bad sleep clouds, it cascades everything. I know which
just
one you're
yeah,
talking about.
it's just really fucking awful. Yeah.
I didn't actually see people already. Like, I am looking at 2 videos now that basically 5 minutes into the fight, they have puddles like in this area only. Maybe it's slightly more than that, but like basically this little slice we're standing in. So we can definitely get them closer together.
Yeah, we're just moving so far that it's like hard. I think it's because they're all baited poorly. It's like the point. So they need to be all.
Yeah, one will
What
help
if
the other.
the bosses kind of stay more towards
We-
the center of the
we-
room? The further they get pulled towards like where you are, the harder it is to come back to this slice.
Well, I mean, that's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be this slice. Like, if we stack them all in this circle slice, that's also fine. But I see what
Well,
you
I just mean like yeah, because you're moving them all counterclockwise the whole time, and if you like kept them more in one, yeah.
It might help a little bit too. I feel like I have to
5,
cheat up to hit
4,
the
3, 2,
melee sometimes.
1.
I have toyed with you long enough.
So this first bait for everybody is going to moon unless you get the carrion. It just goes to the wall. But the wall in the window.
Succumb to the dark.
5, 4,
A fitting
3,
end.
2, 1.
Priest down.
Let's
Yeah, I just
Mother.
they'll be moving to the moon.
Why?
That was wrong with me.
The people with the clouds
Yeah,
cannot hit the
extras,
point.
I think.
No, I have the cloud, and there was somebody who was just standing at the skull still.
Touch. I think we wipe it. We have so many extras. Just die.
So just
Alright,
a
it
reminder,
doesn't
you're
work.
not
We
supposed
gotta
to-
change everything again.
No, it works.
It's
Well-
just, yeah, so there's like a second or two when you get the first carrion that it's not going to spread. So like if people move right then, like you should be able to get to moon
This
and
could
the
not have
carrion can get out.
ended
But
any other
I don't know if there's somebody standing on a room or what.
someone-
Somebody was just planning where I was trying to move to.
Mary's had the soulstone by the way, so someone's gonna res.
Yeah.
I can run back.
Yeah, unless Kablastus has rest.
Like, okay, I don't know who the. I don't know. I guess
English?
someone's like.
I don't know what you're saying.
No. It's just like I want to say it, but I actually don't want to say,
Say
it.
it.
It's like someone just like ran on top of me as we're clearing, so it just like disrupted
Yeah, that's-
everything.
Remember, you're not supposed to give it to other people. You're supposed to take it from other people, and if you need to give it away, just say it out loud. Use your voice.
And also, if you don't know
Hello?
what that means, you should say something.
Wait, does everyone know how to clear the green circles, by the way?
Hello?
Psyches, I read you.
I hear you, Aura.
Mora, don't do that shit again. We're trying to talk.
No, I was saying hello to Kovasis, not to fucking troll you.
What? He was literally saying res. He res someone.
Yeah, no, he's never mind. Just continue your conversation. Go. I was just.
You are all over the place on my screen. Go ask this.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
everybody knows how to
game
clear the
is.
green circles, right?
I know, it's
You
scary.
go to purple.
Nobody has said anything, so I'm assuming everybody knows how to clear them.
You take small green to big purple, and then boom, go.
Not the sleep cloud purple.
Not the sleep cloud.
Is that how you clear your green Wara, or do you just give it to a healer?
He just eats shit.
I just give it to a healer. It's the way I clear my green.
This only works on the first one, but is there a reason why, if we're doing this, that all the range can't just start on Moon, and then the
There's
two people that get carrying cloud just go over, like out of it?
It's. I feel like it's a little safer to loose spread, and then the people that don't get it collapse. But
Yeah, because like some people don't move, girls.
yeah, and if they don't move fast enough, they're gonna disorient someone else, and it's just
an
it's bad.
insta wipe. Yeah.
I mean, I think that is in itself an issue, but I think we should just pull once you're ready.
I'm ready.
Like people planting during this fight, I think, is gonna cause a ton of issues on dodging, on baiting, on.
What about like
letting
are we
other people
planning
move.
our uses of Windrush and Roars? Like should we?
Fuck no, baby. I'm not specking the Wind Rush. Are you
really
kidding me?
don't want to be running Wind Rush, but I have been.
Just saying, like if it's hard for people to move, like it's kind of an issue on this fight.
It's
Like,
because
so,
it's
like-
hard to move. It's hard to move because they don't want to move. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a like they literally can't make the distance. I think it's people greeting essentially or being lazy. You say you were good, Race? I didn't hear.
Yeah.
I just spec'd out of it. I don't want it either.
I still see you as having Wind Rush.
Nope, it is now
5,
gone.
4, 3.
Go ahead,
2,
call for it. See what happens.
1.
You cannot escape death.
Nope, finally did it too early.
Bait.
Succumb to the dark.
5, 4,
Pretty
3,
good.
2, 1.
Ad's super close this way too.
Let fear take control.
Okay, good clearing and good dodging. Dodge, dodge.
God fucking ah!
Okay, bait, bait, bait.
This should be by the old puddle, not just by the wall.
Yep.
Ring, please.
It's really bad.
Or that works.
Fall to dark.
I'll get it from you in a second, Laura.
No, I can keep it the whole this thing.
Okay, next baits. Look at where the puddles are. That's where they go. We'll move maybe.
You don't have to take it yet.
5
It's a
yards
good time for
from
me.
there, so.
Okay.
5, 4,
Okay.
3.
Just gonna be
2,
here now.
1.
Horror grips you.
Dodge.
Succumb to the dark.
Mainly. And big dodge. Bait.
I can take it from you in a second. Hold on. Don't give it to me yet.
This is fucked now.
We are very far from these.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's
This
just
is going
it's just
great.
really hard when there's like carrying between the bait and the boss, but it's just dodging. So
Do we
It's
need
not
to
anything
pull
that's
them
still-
should be out.
I
counterclockwise?
think it's mainly dodging.
A fitting end.
Do we need to be pulling them counterclockwise?
Trust no one.
Like, or
No,
can we
but it-
kind of keep them towards the
Barely an
middle-ish, so it's easier to put the things back? I mean, I know it's another
Our
problem, but like,
game finally draws to a close.
I guess like instead of, so we start the boss what here-ish, right? Like instead of moving here, why don't we just like move out towards this point or something? Would that help at all? Or is it still carrion's the problem?
I do not think that matters. I think it's mainly the carrion dodging. But I mean, I guess you technically could move them into the center.
So I think anybody that gets carrion, your first thing is to get to a position where you're not going to make it hard for the melee to bait. Like, you shouldn't still be in the group. You need to find a clear path towards the center because you're going to be clearing or you're going to be trading off with somebody. But either way, like, it needs to be in the center.
Yeah, because like you also well, you don't want to like be in the way of the bait because melee has to go across.
There should never be anybody without carrion to your left.
I am seeing it as, like, say the bosses, or say the puddles are here on star. Like, this is where the group of puddles is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are having the bosses, like, this distance away, essentially. And they're trying to maintain that distance. And the melee are going all the way out there.
As long as there isn't carrion in the way, because melee won't make it out here if they've got to, like, dodge people. But again,
So I think all you do in that case, though, is you would just change the carrion positioning to be in, like, in the center of the room, or
They
like,
should be.
not the dead center, but like make sure they're all in this area where I'm edging in.
Yeah, I think people still aren't prioritizing it. Like, if you get the carrion circle, the first and only thing you should be doing is get yourself to the middle. You shouldn't be continuing your cast or finishing your ramp or whatever. Like, you just get to the middle. And then once it's in a good position, you can do what you're going to do, or someone can grab it from you. But, like, we shouldn't be passing it to each other within the middle of the raid group. None of that should be happening.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, okay, girls, I'm kind of confused. I'm sorry. So you're saying if we are trying to place a puddle at kind of here, then the bosses should be at, like, roughly circle?
Not quite that far. It'd be more like this line here.
Okay, then shouldn't it be that which quadrant are we trying to fill up then, I guess?
I mean, we may as well do here. Like, it doesn't really matter. We can start here.
Well,
so should we start
doesn't
at this one?
Start baiting back
We,
towards
don't.
If we're doing this, then yeah, we can change it to do the first one back by star. It'd be more like.
Does it really matter? Can we not? Like, let's not.
We can also not. Yeah, we can just instead we're filling up circle quadrant.
Okay.
Yeah, like, instead of thinking of
confused.
quadrants, it's just this, like, this section by moon and then this section right up here. Like, I know it's not a clear cut quadrant the way the room is drawn, but you can still think of it that way.
And that wasn't the issue I had. I was saying, like, I didn't understand how we were supposed to go more towards skull when the bosses were kind of at, like, this line over here. I didn't realize we were filling forward.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, like, we can still fill this area here. It's just the distance we should be trying to maintain between the old puddle group and the bosses, I think, should be like here to bosses here.
So far,
like, we'll move when that distance is too small, essentially.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Let's pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How fun! More playthings.
Hey.
Succumb to the dark.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And remember, those carrions can go more towards the center. Just make sure you're not in the path towards the next base. And we're dodging soon.
Sorry, kitchen.
Ooh. And I'm not kitchen.
Yeah, you are.
Dodge.
We're gonna need a grip or a ring.
Yeah, War's got, so he's gonna have a tough time getting it. And we got that date in melee, so we have to move a little bit if we can before. No, just watch it.
I need someone to come grab this from me.
So we play this new star puddle is like what we're distancing from.
5, 4, 3.
So that is where they on the wall, but like that is what you're putting next.
Is there a reason you're not in melee for these, Billy? Because like it screws up my healing if my chain heal randomly jumps to you back there.
Billy, you didn't clear. What the fuck, man?
Dodge. And bait.
Like, where do we bait? Because there's like a wall of green in front.
Yeah, I mean those green people shouldn't be there. Like that's
That's have to clear. People are not clearing.
Yeah.
3.
That's
All right.
That was not great.
Good one.
We'll no longer ask questions, man.
Like,
I mean, personally I like this better. I think the question is, are people confused by it? And like, if so, we need to clarify. But I like this more, I think.
I swear I saw someone go towards the wall with green and then towards the middle without green, but I think I imagined that. I hope I imagine it.
I'm
That's what
not sure. I didn't see, but
Barely an inconvenience.
like,
I
yeah,
think
Billy.
it's, I think
it
it's
didn't
good growth.
clear. It didn't
Just,
clear.
personal mistakes.
And you probably should be in melee if you don't have green. If you're casting it.
Oh, I need everyone in melee.
Like
If
during the
during
swarm.
Like my healing just dies if it bounces out to you guys, and it screws up other things too. But like,
wait, are people not coming into melee?
Like if you have green, you can actually just be like outside of the
So
clump.
positioning during the swarm should be such that everybody that does not have green is like literally on the bosses. And if we do that, then the people that do have green can technically be far enough away and still be clipped by things like Link. But if you're 40 yards away, you're just not even remotely close to the right
You're
spot.
gonna die if you're not a warlock.
I'm gonna steal my chain heals. I can't control them. They go where they want.
I'm ready.
Or like
Oh, you already knew.
Am I right?
To be honest, I saw Kitchen and I thought he was the only one.
5, 4,
Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
I will cast you into oblivion!
They
Dude, what the f-
You guys should be against the wall with that too if you can. Cool.
really good first
5,
pulls, though.
4,
We don't want that because then they
We
get
locked
stuck in the
them.
wall.
1.
We're ring it first. Just
Can
ring
we
it. Just
grip
ring
it though?
No, we're gonna ring it
Yeah,
first.
we can just ring it. We can just grip it from there. I don't even need to ring that one. It's so close to war. It's fine.
Yeah, I can grip it from that range.
Dodge. I think people forgot what we were doing and did not dodge.
Are we done?
Or
I think that's 2 extras. Yeah, just that. I think it's like technically recoverable, but it
Oh,
just
but
means we
look at
have
these
to-
sleep clouds.
Yeah, range still needs to anticipate those last two going out there.
Yeah, you should not be to the right side of them.
Our
You should be towards
game
the center.
finally draws to a
So
close.
if you don't have
Yes.
a green and you're standing right on the edge of a purple, you've got to like, probably move if there's green on the other side of you. It's a lot of instances of people standing still, making these spread a lot more than they need to.
Rollus, I literally need 20 seconds each pull. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Like, why? What happens?
I'm just trying to get a couple pulls in to kind of cement the strat into people's brains before tomorrow.
Shit, it's fucking a time.
I know, man.
What happens? I need to stack up my shit.
Wait, is that what you're actually doing? You're like,
He's getting a blasphemy pre-pull.
interesting.
I'm good.
I feel like that might matter more after we start living past.
Dude, it's like literally 10, 15
5,
seconds.
4,
I know.
3,
As a user of font,
2,
I can't complain.
1.
I will cast you into oblivion!
They
The shadows hunger.
Oh, okay. I'm really bad at the game.
Oh, bye, Woozy.
5,
I'm not against the wall to put the carrion over there.
2,
It was still open, and then it wasn't.
She can also.
I cannot.
Out of the arena.
You guys will be fine. Pip will just blow all her cooldowns here, and you guys can pick run fight.
We all just die.
Yeah, just stack. Yeah.
Okay.
We can pull instantly or since we're almost done.
So I think you need to resist the urge to go there at that point. Because you just get trapped.
Did you bait so far that you got locked out because the step or the line thing doesn't come up right away?
The wall had not shown up yet, so I had the first green and I wanted to bait as close to the wall as possible, and I moved next to it, and then the wall popped up and it locked me out. Because like you can see it, and it's, I don't know.
Someone just on. Someone just on.
Yeah.
I got it.
I soulstone,
Too
but
late.
it's soulstone
These
beneath
shaman men.
Fuck you. Got one more pool. We use the brain cell to press the button at the same time.
So like, to be clear, we should kill this boss this week, and it shouldn't take till Thursday. So like tonight, totally fine, like learning stuff, but eventually it's just reps and like actually dodging, actually baiting correctly. So don't have it in your mind that like we should be doing this in overtime on, Thursday. We should be doing this like at some point tomorrow.
Overtime today.
Value may need to repair.
I know I was looking for Jeeves. I see 6%. I'm aware.
Telling you, bro.
I'm just calling out anyone I see red because
That's why I
some
have a
people.
aura for it.
Fuck your weak aura.
I just wait for the man to show up and my armor's all yellow. That's like 30%.
You cannot escape death.
That guy's the equivalent of the paperclip in Microsoft Word. Hi, I see that you're low on durability.
Bait.
The gloom rise.
Five, four.
Okay, first
three,
So there's two more coming out, so be ready to plan.
Let fear take control.
Need to be ready to dodge.
Where are you going with this, man?
Dodge. And bait. Move a tiny bit before this one.
Fall to darkness.
And we'll move the rest after. So we're only going to like star basically after this. Sure, and those ground effects.
5, 4, 3,
A little
2,
move
1.
here. That's good enough.
Horror grips you.
Dodge melee.
The shadows hunger.
And big dodge.
One through melee.
Bait. Really good so far. Dodge melee.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you guys should be trying to get to the middle right now.
Yes.
With those.
Don't stay there. Gotta move.
And dodging soon. Right through melee.
Trust no one.
Okay, and remember we're gonna bait out of this. It's a very fast bait. I got next kick. And the next one.
So Aiden Marius for me.
It's toilet and rice.
Nah, it's
Rice
you and
and
Rice.
toilet.
You and
Okay, get
Get
ready.
ready, babe.
It's just gonna be a little baby move here. Right where I am.
We're very far from it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What are the odds?
Okay, good clears here.
And then
good
the
dodging.
thing spawned on me. The ad's really far.
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll have to get that eventually. Dodge now though.
Someone come near me. Thank you, Maris.
Okay, it's gonna be bait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let fear take control.
Oh, it takes me. I don't mind. I might take from Billy.
Okay, get ready to come in. Early shout to you.
Fall to darkness.
Oh, he's in pod and personal. Hold pod if you need and dodge. Ooh, I forgot to call that, but we got a lot. So.
Nah, this is good. This is good. We can do this.
I'm not sure how we've lived this long with this many.
Link.
Pod.
So if you look at those puddles, though, I think this is like a huge improvement.
Yeah, we're just the boss is just like baby stepping away from them the whole time. He's getting a little too far.
Yeah, I know. It's because Warren and I are dodging, and like they keep moving.
Yeah.
Can you guys do like a big move back?
I think initially
with the frontals, it's
dropping.
just,
Well, no, while we're dropping, because then she and Mora up there.
That's still sketch.
Probably, but like it's just sketchy.
I think what happened was like
we can
the
do
first few
better.
builds,
Like, don't get me wrong, but
our baits were so bad that Growls and Wara were moving extra far to give us space, and now that we're baiting well, they're like still moving kind of far, and we could actually be so much closer to them that we don't have to move that far.
Yeah.
Easy kill
We
tomorrow.
done.
That was good though. That was good last. That was good baits on that.
Good adjustments. Good strat change.
like it is going to feel, I think, for the melee at least, like they're overly far from the puddles, but I think that is better than being too close to them.
Did your Wikora work, Pip?
Oh shit!
Can I have?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
No,
You forgot.
I mean, I've been not using it for this long now, but I need more things on my screen.
More information. I need it all.
Try to decide where I want to randomly place this Wikora.
I don't think it's like a great fight, but it's fun enough, I guess, for the time being.
I like this fight. It's fun problem solving back at range. Like, how do I get to where I need to be with all of this shit in my way?
We all need to just collectively kind of plan ahead.
Yeah?
Nah.
Nam, done.
You know, honestly, if we do this position, we should have the shaman take wind rush.
They don't need wind rush.
No, I think we just don't have to move the bosses that far. Like, we are just so far from the puddles that if we bait properly, we don't have to move that much.
We don't need wind rush. We need people to use their fucking WASD keys instead of planting.
But I have WQE.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
use
you.
that. I use yes.
Okay, fuck you. You're so special, huh? Yeah? You guys think you're so special?
Yeah.
No.
Bitch.
Whoa.
Think you're special?
Yes.
Yeah, because you...
Special
I only know
needs.
how to backpedal though.
Oh yeah, I don't have backpedal bound.